Good morning. Fine. So we were discussing about the rock types in case of India, and we covered the geological history of India that we have covered, geological evolution of India. So what are the time scale for geological evolution? What are the eon we discuss? Precambrian and Phanerozoic. Yes. Okay. So we discussed in which case you see evolution of life has happened. In which case you see evolution of life is happening. That is mass extinction is happening. No, evolution of life. Evolution of life is happening in the Precambrian period. In Precambrian period, in which era? Archean. No, we have written in Archean for the first time. What has happened? Which type of organism is developed? Prokaryotic. So life forms has established in that, and then we discuss what has come. Eukaryotic organism, multicellular organism has done. So evolution of life has happened during what? During nothing but the Archean period. But this has happened in where? This has happened in where? On the ocean, and then life has evolved and come onto the land part. Fine. And we discuss how many phases of mass extinction? Five, and current mass extinction is referred as a sixth mass extinction, and it is mainly being done due to what? Due to human regions. Fine. So those are the things we have covered, and we started with what? We started with the Archean, Purana, Dravidian, and Aryan rocks. So first we have discussed the Archean rocks, and we discussed Archean rocks are formed when? It was formed in the Archean period, that is up to 2.5 billion years ago. Archean Genesis census was formed, and between 2.5 billion to 1.8 billion, you will see formation of Dharwar rock. We discuss Archean rocks are what? Archean rocks are very rich in what? Minerals. They do contain important minerals like iron, gold, manganese. All those particular things are something that are present. They are very rich in minerals. Then you'll also see these do not contain what? Fossils. Yes. Okay. They do not contain fossils. And we discuss Archean genesis and cyst. Okay. This particular Archean genesis and cyst is what? Is the first rocks to be formed on what? First rock to be formed onto the Earth's surface. By it has been formed? Cooling and solidification of magmas. Okay, so it has been formed due to cooling and solidification of magma, Archean genesis and cyst. And we discussed, currently it is existing in which form? Metamorphic form. Yes, okay, currently it is existing in metamorphic form. We discussed granite is now converted into what? Genesis, and clay and shale has been converted into what? Cyst. Okay, that is okay there. Now this Archean genesis and cyst rock covers your 2/3 of peninsula, Indian peninsular plateau, 2/3 of Indian peninsular plateau is covered with this type of rocks. Fine. So 2/3 of Indian peninsular plateau is covered with which type of rock? It is covered with nothing but the Archean, Genesis and cyst type of rocks. Clear? Then we discussed second was formed was Dharwar rock. Dharwar rock were first sedimentary rocks we have discussed. They were the first sedimentary rocks to form onto the Earth's surface. Then we have discussed what? Then we have discussed that these are also very economically important rock. Okay, these are also very economically important rock. They were the first sedimentary rocks to be formed onto the Earth's surface. And where they are being found? Where they are being found? So we discussed they are being found again in which region? In Peninsular Plateau region. So you will find what? You will find this in Dharwar, that is in Karnataka, Tamil Nadu. Okay, a part of whom? A part of nothing but Maharashtra. So you'll find Karnataka, you'll find this in Tamil Nadu, you'll find also in a part of nothing but Maharashtra. These are also found in what? These are also found in Aravalli Hills. Aravalli Hills. These are also found in Meghalaya Plateau. So these are also found in Aravalli Hills. These are also found in Meghalaya Plateau, also found in Chota Nagpur Plateau. Fine. So in all these regions, you're gonna find the Dharwar rocks. Okay, that is okay there. Clear? So you'll find these regions. You'll find here Aravallis. You'll find Meghalayas. You'll find Chota Nagpur Plateau. You'll find in all these regions. Okay, presence of which type of rocks? Presence of Dharwar rocks. Okay. Clear? Any doubt regarding this part? So that's why Archean, Genesis and cyst are economically very important rock. Okay, these are economically very important rock, and erosion of these rocks gives you which type of soil? Gives you which type of soil? Gives you red soil. Red soil, which is rich in what? Which is rich in iron. So erosion of this type of rock gives you which type of soil? Red soil. Red soils are rich, rich in what? Rich in iron. Fine. So this is something that you have to keep in mind with regard to which type of rock? With regard to Archean rocks. Okay. So it is divided into two types: Archean, Genesis and cyst, as well as nothing but Dharwar rock. So very rich in minerals, iron, gold and manganese. Do not contains any type of nothing but fossils. These are the first sedimentary rocks that you are finding. And these are found in Aravalli Hills, Meghalaya Plateau, Chota Nagpur Plateau. In these regions, you're going to find Archean type of rocks. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? The second is which type of rock? Purana rocks. Okay. So second type of rocks is which type of rock? Purana rocks. Now these are formed in which period? Yeah, these are formed in Proterozoic eon or Proterozoic era. So these are formed in this period. Okay, Proterozoic era. These are something that are being formed. So after around 1.8 billion years ago, the formation of nothing but formation of nothing but the Purana rock started. So from 1.8 to 1.8 billion years ago till 541 million years ago, formation of these rocks has happened, and these are referred as which type of rock? These are referred as a Purana rocks. Fine. Now Purana rocks, why these are named as a Purana? Purana means old, primitive. So these are formed in old period. That's why these are referred as what? That are referred as a Purana rocks. Clear? Now what you have to keep in mind is these are formed due to what? Why these rocks are being formed? These are formed due to erosion of which type of rock? Archean rocks. Okay, so these are formed due to erosion of which type of rocks? These are formed due to erosion of Archean rocks. Clear? So they have been formed from the Archean rocks, erosion of Archean rocks. Fine. Clear? Now why these rocks, both Vindhyan and Kadapa, are something that are rich in what? Both Vindhyan and Kadapa are something that are rich in limestone, shale, sandstone, they are rich in such type of nothing but okay minerals. Okay, they are rich in these type of minerals like limestone, like shale, like nothing but okay sandstone. So they are rich in such type of mineral that is okay there. Clear? Where do you see limestone? Basically, remember last class we discussed oceanic deposit and we discussed calcareous oozes and siliceous oozes. Calcium limestone means what? Limestone means calcium carbonate, and we discussed okay the where do you see the oozes concept? We discussed in the oceans, calcareous and siliceous oozes. So more amount of calciums are found where? In the marine organisms. Okay, is from the marine organisms you find nothing but okay more amount of calciums over there. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So what you see is okay, what you see is okay, why limestones are something that are found? These are found under the marine, okay, marine region. Clear? So let's say like this surface was there, and let's say this shallow region is there. This shallow region contains what? Water. So like this surface is there, shallow region is there. This shallow region contains what? Contains nothing but okay water. Now let's say rivers are flowing like this. Now this rivers carries the sediments. These sediments started depositing where? These sediments started depositing nothing but okay the marine, okay, that is shallow sea region, and over a period of time we discussed lithification occurs, and this is converted into what? This is converted into rocks. So lithification occurs and this is converted into what? This is converted into rocks. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular part? So because its origin is from marine region, this contains lot amount of what? This contains lot amount of limestone, shale, sandstone. Those particles are something that are there. Clear? So sandstone means okay sand particles, shale means what? Mud particles. When they are lithified, you'll see nothing but okay these are something that are created. Clear? So that's why Vindhyan rocks and Kadapa rocks, okay, Vindhyan rocks and Kadapa rocks are rich in what? Rich in nothing but okay limestone, shale, sandstone, that is okay there. Clear? They are rich in limestone, shale, sandstone. They are rich in these type of okay things. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular part? So why this Purana rocks are being formed? These rocks are being formed due to erosion of which one? Erosion of Archean rocks. Okay, that is okay there. What contains? It contains limestone, it contains shale, it contains nothing but okay sandstone. These are okay important thing that is okay present in which type of rock? Purana rocks. Okay, that is okay there. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular part? Now it is divided into two part, Vindhyan and Kadapa, that is okay there. Why it is named as a Kadapa? Because these rocks were first found in Kadapa region. Okay, so that's why these are named after okay the Kadapa region only. So in Andhra Pradesh region, Kadapa region, you'll see this okay rocks are something that are first found, and that's why these are okay what? These are referred as a Kadapa rocks. Fine. Currently, they are also existing in which form? Metamorphic form. Yes. Okay. Over a period of time, they also has been metamorphized. Metamorphosis has happened. So they are also found in which form? They are also found in metamorphic rocks. Okay, that is okay there. Metamorphic forms. Okay, they are being found. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? Now, what you see is we discussed the Archean rocks. Archean rocks are eroded. Then what is formed? Dharwa rock. Now both these are being eroded. So what is being formed? The Vindhyan rocks and Kadapa rocks are something that are being formed. Vindhyan rocks are, Kadapa rocks are being formed. Clear? So we discussed this is very rich in minerals and this is eroded. So that's why this is rich in minerals. Now from erosion, now you are seeing formation of these two. So what will happen? They'll contain lesser amount of what? They'll contain lesser amount of minerals. Clear? So they are being formed from what? They are being formed from these rocks. So as a result, okay, what will happen? Lesser minerals will nothing but okay what? Lesser minerals will get transmitted from here to here. That is okay there. Clear? Any doubt? So that's why the Kadapa rocks contain minerals. They contain minerals, but small amount of minerals, not very large amount of minerals. Small amount of minerals. And at most places, because minerals are small in nature, they are not economical for extraction. they are not economical for extraction. Clear? So contain minerals, they contain small amount of minerals, and at most places this is not economical for what? Economical for extraction. Commercially you can't extract it. Why? Because more investment is okay what being done to extract it, and less amount of what minerals you are getting, so you can't sell and you can't get your investment back. So it is not economical for extraction. That is okay there. Clear? So the Kadapa rocks do contain what? Kadapa rock do contain some amount of minerals, but what you see is okay, since minerals are small in nature, they are not very economical for extraction. That is okay there. Clear? So when these type of rocks are eroded, which type of soils are being formed? Which type of soils are being formed? So when these type of rocks are eroded, which type of soils are being formed? Argillaceous or calcareous soil. Argillaceous or calcareous soil. This type of soil are generally formed when these type of these type of rocks are being eroded. Okay. So as we discussed, we are eroding the Archean rocks or Dharwa rocks. Generally, which type of soils are being formed? Red soil. When here we are eroding these rocks, generally which type of soils are being formed? Argillaceous or calcareous. Remember argillaceous? Yes, which type of soil? Yeah, sedimentary soil, and they are clay in nature. Remember, arenaceous and argillaceous, two type of soils we have discussed. So argillaceous soils are clay soil, or it is rich in calcium because it is made up from where? Limestone. So it is rich in calcium. So that's why called as a which type of soil? Calcareous soil. That is okay there. Clear? So erosion, this can provide argillaceous or calcareous soil. So this is okay. What you are finding with regard to what? With regard to the Kadapa rocks. Okay, that is okay there. Clear? Where do you find Kadapa rocks? In Andhra Pradesh. Yes, okay. You'll also find that in Chhattisgarh. Okay, you'll also find these rocks in Chhattisgarh. So these are found in Andhra Pradesh also. These are found in Chhattisgarh also. These are found in Odisha also. In these regions, you are finding Kadapa rock. So Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, and Chhattisgarh. Clear? On these, okay. On these, you'll find Andhra Pradesh, Odisha, as well as nothing but Chhattisgarh. You can generally find which type of rocks. You will generally find the Purana rock, Kadapa rocks. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So what you have to keep in mind is what? Purana rocks is formed due to erosion of which type of rock? Erosion of Archean rocks. These rocks are formed when? These rocks are formed when in the shallow region, in shallow marine region. When the rivers comes, okay, rivers will nothing but what? Rivers will erode the rocks, and this rock deposition has led to what? This rock deposition has led to lithification, and as a result, these these things are formed. So these rocks are rich in limestone, shale, sandstone. On these material, they are rich in, and currently they are also existing in which type of state? Metamorphic state. On erosion of these rocks are going to give you what? Argillaceous. We discussed argillaceous means what? Clay soil. And they are rich in calcium. Why? Because they are made up from where? They are made up from limestone, erosion of limestone. Fine. Where do we find? So basically this region. So okay, Andhra Pradesh, Kadapa, Odisha, Chhattisgarh. In these regions, you generally find which type of rock? Kadapa rocks. Fine. Now Vindhyan, where you're gonna find? Vindhyan you're gonna find in Vindhyan region. Okay, so in these regions, you're gonna find which type of rocks? Vindhyan rocks. Okay, so in these regions where you'll find nothing but Vindhyan type of rocks. That is okay there. And Vindhyan rocks are also very rich in what? They are also very rich in these material like limestone. We discussed sandstone. So they are very rich in these materials. As a result, they also provide lot of material for what? They provide lot of material for glass industries, cement industry. They provide lot of material for these industries, glass industry, cement industry. So economically important. Okay, they are economically important. Clear? So they provide what? They provide, as we discussed, what they are providing? Sandstone they are providing, limestone providing, gypsum. Okay, one of the material that is what you are finding is gypsum. What is gypsum? CSO4. Okay, calcium sulfate, CSO4. Okay, that you're finding in the gypsum form. So that's why this gypsum is much used in cement industries. It is much used in cement industries. That is there. So that's why it provides a lot of material for what? lot of material for glass industries, cement industries, economically very important. Okay, and from where to where you'll find these rocks? From where to where, okay, you'll find these rocks, as we discussed, from Gujarat, this region, to Bihar. You're going to find extension of this is from Gujarat, MP. Okay, you're going to find also in Chhattisgarh, you'll find also in Bihar. Okay, extension of, okay, Vindhyan type of rocks you're going to find in these regions. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So this is, okay, important aspect that you have to keep in mind with regard to Purana types of rocks. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So Purana type of rocks contain lesser amount of minerals. Which type of minerals? Like iron, gold, and etc. They contain lesser amount of that. Why? Because on ocean material keeps on decreasing, but they are very rich in limestone, shale, and sandstone. That is, okay, there. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? For example, when you read about, okay, when you read about history, you will find, okay, much of, okay, the architecture, much of the architecture were made from what? Made from sandstone. Okay, much of the architecture were made from sandstone. For example, your red is made up of what? Red sandstone. Okay, red fort is made up of what? Red sandstone. That's why, okay, referred as a red fort. Okay, so like that, okay, you'll see a lot of sandstones are being used in a Mughal architecture, in a Islamic architecture. That is, okay, there. From where this sandstone has been taken? From where this sandstone has been taken? From nothing but, okay, Vindhyan region. Okay, these have been taken from the Vindhyan region. That is what, okay, you're finding. So Vindhyan rocks, Kadapa rocks. Fine. Any doubt? So this is all about what? This is all about your first two type of rock, Archean rocks and Purana rocks. We discussed these are formed in which period? These are formed in Precambrian period. And Dravidian and Aryan has been formed after, okay, which one? They have been formed in a Phanerozoic part. Fine. So now we are coming to the Dravidian. Okay, so these rocks are formed from Cambrian period to what? To Carboniferous, middle Carboniferous period. Middle Carboniferous period. Fine. One more thing which you can add over here in Purana rocks. We discussed the Purana rocks are formed from where? Purana rocks are formed from where? Archean rocks. Archean rocks do not contain fossils. Okay, so Purana rocks also generally do not contain what? Do not contain fossils. Do not contain fossils. Except at some places in Vindhyan rocks. Except at some places in Vindhyan rocks, Purana rocks also do not contain nothing but, okay, fossils. Fine. So first reason why they do not contain fossils. They do not contain fossils because life was not existing on where? On the land. And Archean, they are formed from Archean rock. Archean rock also do not contain any fossils. Okay, that is, okay, there. Clear? Now, but life was existing where? In the oceans, in the water. Okay, that is, okay, there. Clear? So as we discussed, their formation started. How the rocks formation started? From the water. Okay, so at some places, okay, what? At some places at Vindhyan, you will see what? You will see presence of, okay, fossils in the algae fossils. Okay, or you'll see, okay, other amount of, okay, what? Other amount of nothing but, okay, smaller plants and smaller organism fossils you're going to find, okay, in the case of Vindhyan region. But largely they do not contain fossils. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular part? Now we are coming to Dravidian rock. Dravidian rocks are from Cambrian to which period? Cambrian to middle Carboniferous period. This is found in this period, Dravidian rocks. Fine. And Dravidian rocks are what? Dravidian rocks are, as we discussed, coal formation started in which period? Remember, for the first time on the earth, coal formation started in which period? We have written last class, coal formation started in which period? In the Carboniferous period. We have written that in Carboniferous period, in Paleozoic era, for the first time, what has started? Coal formation started. So these rocks do contain what? These rocks do contain fossils. The earliest fossils of the earth. Earliest fossils of the earth are found in which type of rock? They are found in Dravidian type of rocks. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So Dravidian rock system are formed from when to when? From Cambrian to nothing but, okay, Carboniferous period. We discuss in Carboniferous period for the first time coal formation started. So that's why these rocks do contain what? Do contain nothing but, okay, fossils. Earliest fossils are found in these type of rocks. Clear? Any doubt? Now we discuss where you are finding Archean type of rock. We discuss our 2/3 part of Indian Peninsula is covered with what? Archean type. Then we discuss Archean type are eroded. So what is being formed? Dharwar rocks are being formed, which is found in these particular places. Then we discuss this is eroded. What is being formed? Purana rocks are being formed. Okay, that is okay there. So all these rocks are being seen where? In the peninsular plateau region. Okay, all these rocks till now we discuss Archean rocks or the Archean rocks or Purana rocks. They are found in which region? They are found in Dravidian region. They are found in which region? Peninsular plateau region. But Dravidian rocks are not found in what? These are not found in peninsular plateau. Rather, they are, we write it as a extra peninsular rocks. Extra peninsular rocks, as these are not found in peninsular region. These are not found in peninsular plateau region. These are extra peninsular rocks and these are not found in peninsular plateau region. Clear? Fine. Why these are not found in the peninsular plateau region? Because peninsular plateau was above sea level. Peninsular plateau was above sea level. Above sea level at the time of their formation. At the time of the formation of these rocks, peninsular plateau was above sea level. Let's say this is a block. This is a sea level. Fine. So this peninsular block was above sea level, and that's why you don't see formation of what? Formation of the peninsular a formation of Dravidian rocks in a peninsular plateau. Fine. So how these rocks are being formed? You can see these rocks are formed in the water. These rocks are formed in the water. So again, the material, the sediments, that are being eroded, where these sediments are being deposited? These are being deposited in a continental shelf region. Remember, rivers will erode and deposit material where? In the continental shelf region. That is okay there. So again, these rocks are formed under what? Under water. These rocks are formed when? These rocks are formed under water because material from the lands are being eroded and deposited where? Deposited in the continental shelf region. So when these are deposited in the continental shelf region, you don't see their formation of which type of plateau? Peninsular plateau. Fine. So currently where these are being formed? Where these rocks are being found? Where these rocks are being found? These rocks are being found in the Himalayan region, foothills of Himalayan region. These rocks are being found in which region? These rocks are being found in which region? These rocks are being found in a Himalayan region. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? Why this is found in Himalayan region? If you remember, we discussed when Himalayas was formed. Last class we discussed when Himalayas was formed. Geological evolution. It was formed in which period? It was formed in tertiary period. We have written last class, Himalayas are formed in which period? Himalayas are formed in tertiary period. It is not formed in Cambrian to middle Carboniferous period. So why you see these rocks are being found in the Himalayan region? Cambrian to Carboniferous period means we are talking about which one? We are talking about Paleozoic era. And when we are talking about tertiary period, we are talking about which era? Cenozoic era. Clear? So Himalaya was not created at that time. So how do you see these rocks are being found in the Himalayan region? We are saying that the Dravidian rocks are created which period? Cambrian to middle Carboniferous. Cambrian to middle Carboniferous means it is formed in which period? Paleozoic. It is formed in Paleozoic era. Clear? While Himalayas are created in which era? Cenozoic era. So when Himalaya was not there at the time of formation of these rocks, why do Himalaya contain these rocks?
Because of the collision.
Yeah, it is because of the collision, because we discussed these rocks are formed where? These rocks are formed under the water. So as a result, let's say another plate comes and collide with this plate, what will happen to these sediments? they will get folded. Okay, they will get folded. These sediments are getting folded, squeezed. Okay, when these sediments are getting squeezed, folded, so that's why they are taking shape of whom? Taking shape of nothing but, okay, Himalayas. And that's why these rocks are being seen, okay, where these are rocks are being seen in a Himalayan region. These, okay, what, these do not contain what, these are not found in the peninsular plateau. These are found in which region? These are found in Himalayan region. So question might come, why Himalaya contain what? Why Himalaya contain Dravidian rocks when Himalaya is formed in much later period? So why Himalaya contain the, okay, the Dravidian rocks? These contain Dravidian rocks because, okay, of squeezing of the sediments. Okay, whatever the sediments that were, or rocks that were formed in this period, these rocks get folded into what? Folded into nothing but, okay, mountain when collision has happened, and as a result Himalayas contain what? Himalayas contain nothing but, okay, these particular rocks. That is, okay, they are clear. So why these rocks are not formed on the land? Because, okay, these rocks are formed where? Under the water. These are formed under the water, and that's why peninsular plateau do not contain which type of rock? They do not contain nothing but, okay, the Dravidian rock. And when these rocks are, okay, what, folded, then it is, okay, forming what? It is forming the Himalayas. Okay, that's why you might get a question like this in the examination. Let's say this question comes. Which statement is correct? First is wrong.
Second might be wrong because they might contain fossil of marine origin also.
Both are wrong. Yes. Okay, both are wrong. We discuss Himalayas are formed due to what? Rocks of marine origin. So Himalayan do contain what? Do contain nothing but, okay, rocks of marine origin. And we discuss which type of rocks are found in Himalayas. Dravidian rock. Dravidian rock contain what? Contain fossils. Okay, so that is, okay, why fossils are being found in Himalayas. That is, okay, there. Clear? So that's why both statement are what? Both statement are wrong statement. Like this question can be asked in case of nothing but, okay, examination. So fine. So remember this, okay, Dravidian rocks concept. Dravidian rocks are what? These are the rocks which are formed under the water at that point of time. Since, okay, the peninsular plateau was above the water, these rocks are not found in the peninsular plateau region. Currently these rocks are seen where? Currently these rocks are seen in the Himalayan region. When folding has happened of these rocks are found in region. These rocks are found in the Himalayan region. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? Since it is formed under the water, which type of, okay, things it is going to be rich in? Yeah, so same thing, limestone, shale. Okay, you can write, okay, these are rich in what? These are rich in limestone, these are rich in shale, limestone, shale. Okay, so these materials are something that are found in which type of rock? These materials are found in Dravidian rocks. Okay, so the Dravidian rocks are rich in what? The Dravidian rocks are rich in limestone, they are rich in shale. You can also add coal. Coal is, okay, they are also found in, okay, as a thing in coal. Fine. Coal is which type of, okay, rocks? Coal is which type of rocks?
Coal, sedimentary, arenaceous.
Sedimentary, arenaceous. Anyone else?
Sir, there's one is calcareous and one is carbonaceous. So coal is
Carbonaceous. Yes. Okay. It is an organic type of sedimentary rocks, and we discuss organic type of sedimentary rocks is divided into what? Calcareous and carbonaceous. So it is coal contain carbon. So it is which type of rock? Carbonaceous sedimentary rocks. Okay. It is containing carbonaceous. And limestone is, okay, which type? Limestone is which type? Calcareous sedimentary rocks. Okay. It is also organic rock, contain calcareous sedimentary rocks. Fine. Fine. So these important part you have to keep in mind with regard to what? With regard to Dravidian rocks. Where Dravidian rocks are being found? What is the nature of Dravidian rocks? These are of marine origin, which it is rich in limestone, shale, coal. So this is which type of rock? This is nothing but sedimentary rocks of carbon rich. This is sedimentary rocks of calcium rich. So that is what you're finding with regard to what? With regard to Dravidian types of rock. Which one? Some are in sedimentary, some are in metamorphic also. Like you'll find which type of coal over here? You'll find anthracite of coal. You'll find which type of coal? You'll find anthracite type of coal in Jammu and Kashmir. In India, this type of coal is only found in where? This type of coal is only found in Jammu and Kashmir. India does mostly have bituminous type of coal or lignite type of coal. India does not have this type of coal. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular part? So this is all about what? This is all about Dravidian rocks. Any doubt regarding this one? Next we are coming to what? Next we are coming to the Aryan rocks. And we discuss Aryan rocks is further classified into 5 types. That is Gondwana. Then you'll also have what?
Jurassic.
Yeah, Jurassic system. Deccan Trap, yes. And Tertiary and Quaternary, yes. Fine. So Aryan rocks are formed from when to when? From late Carboniferous period. From late Carboniferous period to the present time. These rocks are something that are being formed. Okay. So these are formed from where to where? From late Carboniferous period to present time. You'll see formation of which type of rock? You'll see formation of the Aryan rocks. Fine. Fine. By the Carboniferous period, you see what is started? Coal formation started because countless nothing but materials are there. Now the Gondwana rocks are generally found where? Near Mahanadi Godavari basin. Mahanadi Godavari Damodar basin. There you'll see formation of nothing but which type of rocks? Gondwana rocks. Mahanadi means which area? Odisha. It is a river flowing in Odisha. It is a river flowing in Jharkhand, a bit of Jharkhand, a bit of Odisha. Godavari basin. We'll find Damodar basin. Damodar is where? In Kolkata. Means it is in West Bengal, not in Kolkata. In West Bengal, you'll see Damodar basin are there. So these are river basin. These are river basin that you are finding. Clear? So there you'll see which type of rock? There you'll see nothing but Gondwana type of rocks. Now this Gondwana type of rocks is formed due to nothing but what? Due to nothing but the let's say this is like land. Now what will happen is what will happen is when you see this is rifting has happened like this. So as a result, what will happen? Rifting, remember what was rifting? Breaking down, you know that we discussed the upper region is called as what? Block mountain, and lower region is called as what? Rifting. Or the valley, rift valley. Clear? So what will happen is one region is going up, another is submerging. When submerging, what will happen? Rift valleys are going to be formed. And when rifting will happen, what will happen to the organism that are there on the surface? Let's say organism, plants, animals are there on the surface. When this get down, submerge, what will happen? All these will die off, decay will happen, decline will happen. So what will be going to be formed? Coals, fossils are going to be formed. So that's why Gondwana rocks are very rich in what? Very rich in fossils. Very rich in coal. This is very rich in fossils. This is very rich in coal. That is there. Clear? India's 98% of the coal reserve are from which era? No, India's 98% of coal reserve is from this era only. Gondwana rocks only. From 98% of India's coal reserve is coming from where? From nothing but Gondwana rock system. Clear? So it is okay. Which type of rock? Sedimentary rocks. It is which type of rock? Sedimentary rocks formed due to erosion. So Gondwana rocks is which type of rock? Sedimentary rocks. Okay, clear? Since it is formed in recent time, what is happening? Sedimentary rocks formed due to what? Formed due to erosion. Erosion of the other rocks. It is formed due to the erosion of other rocks. Fine. So it is a sedimentary rocks. Since it is okay, what? It is formed recently. That is okay. We discussed from late Carboniferous till the present time. These are less mature. These are much less mature rocks in nature. Clear? So these are not older rock, mature rock. These are less mature rocks you are finding. Clear? And since these are formed after nothing but okay, what? After nothing but okay, Carboniferous period. These are formed after the Carboniferous period. That is late Carboniferous, Permian period. These are formed in Permian period, late Carboniferous period. So these are much younger than what? Much younger than the Dravidian rock. So coal contain what? Coal contain lesser amount of carbons. Okay, so that's why coal content in Gondwana rock is what? Coal, the carbon content in the coal in Gondwana rock is lesser than what? Lesser than what found in Carboniferous rocks. Clear?
So coal content in fragmented rock will be
More. And
lesser.
yes, in Gondwana it is lesser. Fine. Fine. So coal content is less over here. Why coal content is less? Because we discuss as the things get mature, coal amount will what? Coal amount will go on up. But currently the Gondwana coal contains lesser amount of what? Lesser amount of carbon as compared to which? As compared to Dravidian. Dravidian contains more amount of nothing but okay, carbon. And that's why we discussed anthracite, which is the best form of coal. Anthracite is which type of coal? Best form of coal. We have discussed more carbon content is there in which type of coal? Anthracite type of coal. Fine. Fine. So this is okay, important aspect that you have to keep in mind with regard to Gondwana rocks. Fine. So in 2010 paper, there was also a question which has come related to this one. Fine. Now this was the question that was asked in prelims 2010. You can see which of the following is the appropriate reason for considering Gondwana rock as the most important rock system of India. Okay, so this was asked in 2010 prelims. What is the reason? Option 2. Yes, we discussed 98% of India's coal reserve are from which type? Gondwana. So more than 90% of India coal reserves are found in this particular region. That's why Gondwana rocks is considered as the most important rocks for India. That is okay there. Clear? So this is how the question has been asked in the case of examination regarding nothing but okay, Gondwana rocks. Fine. So remember that okay, Gondwana rocks do contain lot amount of coal reserve. and these do contain, where do we find Mahanadi, Godavari, and okay, other thing you'll find in this region. Okay, so Damodar river, you'll find Mahanadi river, you'll find Godavari river flowing like this. Okay, so this basin is something that is okay, very rich in what? Very rich in the which type of rock? Gondwana rocks. That's why you know that this region is a part of which plateau? Peninsular plateau. We discussed peninsular plateau is rich in which type of rock? Archean rocks. And Archean rocks do contain what? Do contain iron. They do contain what? Archean rocks do contain what? Iron. They contain, okay, the gold. They contain manganese, okay, copper. All those particular things are there. So they are rich in. So in this region, you also find what? In this region also you'll find minerals, and in this region also you'll find what? Coal. Okay? That's why this region is very industrial rich region. This region is very industrially rich region. For example, you'll find Bokaro steel plant. Bokaro steel plant is what? Chhattisgarh. You'll find this particular plant. You'll see Jamshedpur Tata plant. Jamshedpur, which is lying in where? In Jharkhand region. Clear? You'll find in West Bengal, okay, you'll find Durgapur steel plant. So why you see concentration of, okay, these iron steel plant in this particular region? Because this is rich in iron also, and this is rich in coal also. In order to, okay, what? In order to extract iron from the iron ore, what is required? You require coal, heating you require. So coal provides you energy for that, heating is there. That's why a lot of iron steel industries are situated where? In this particular region, because it is a combination of both. Iron is also found, the coal is also found in this particular region. Fine, any doubt regarding this particular thing? So that's why this is, okay, industrialized belt. Industrialized belt, you'll find a lot of industries over there. Durgapur, okay, you'll find Bokaro, you'll find Jamshedpur, all these are industrial belt, okay. Bhilai also you'll find, okay, those particular region. So you'll find all these particular regions. Fine, any doubt regarding this particular part? Next comes, okay, which one? Next comes your Jurassic rocks. Which type of rocks next is? Jurassic rocks, okay. So Jurassic rocks are formed when? In the Mesozoic, Jurassic period. Okay, Jurassic period till, okay, early Cretaceous period. Early Cretaceous period, okay. So these are formed in Mesozoic period, in Jurassic period to early Cretaceous period, and that's why this is referred as which type of system? Jurassic system. Fine. Remember, now associate with the last class, we discussed Pangea formation has happened when the Pangea formation is happening. When the Pangea formation is happening, in which Permian period what was done? Permanent period, okay, Pangea formation. So Permian means, okay, we are talking about which one? We are talking about Gondwana rocks, Gondwana system we are talking about. Then we discussed Pangea breaking started in which one? In Triassic period, yes, okay, breaking of Pangea started. So we discussed when Pangea broken down, what is being created? Gondwana land and okay, yes, Angara land or Laurasia, that is okay, being created, separated by which sea? Tethys Sea, okay. Then we discuss, okay, this widening is happening where? In further Jurassic period, you'll see widening is happening, and in Cretaceous period, what we have written? Drifting of continent and collision is something that is okay happening. This is okay happening in which period? This is happening in the case of Cretaceous period. Clear? So we discussed, okay, modern continental system evolution is happening from where? From the Cretaceous period. Okay, when collision is happening, from their time you see nothing but, okay, modern continental system is something is okay evolving. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? So in Jurassic system, what is happening is what? In Jurassic system, you see the widening of things are happening. Oceans are something that are widening. As a result, some part of land is start submerging into what? Some part of the land is start submerging into oceans. Okay, some part of land is starting to submerge into what? Oceans, because oceans are getting bigger in, okay, which period? Oceans are getting bigger in the case of thing, but okay, the Jurassic period. We have written widening of, okay, oceans are happening. So okay, some part of nothing but, okay, lands are submerging. This we call as a what? This we call as a marine transgression. This we call as a marine transgression. So that's why we say Jurassic rocks are, okay, what? Jurassic rocks are formed due to marine transgression. Marine transgression. Marine transgression means water is something that is, okay, entering towards where? Towards nothing but, okay, land. So let's say this is a land. water is entering towards land. Okay, water is occupying the land part. When water is occupying the land part, what will happen? Okay, you'll see nothing but, okay, what this is called as a marine transgression. Marine water is entering into what? Entering into the land, and this referred as what? This referred as a marine transgression. Clear? Fine. Which transgression? TRANSGRESSION. TRANSGRESSION. Marine transgression. Fine. So transgression means what? That moving from one to another region. So that is what we call as a marine transgression. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? So this Jurassic rocks is formed due to what? This Jurassic rock is formed due to marine transgression. Fine. Any doubt? Now, because of this marine transgression, you see, we discuss water is entering from here to here. Now, again, we discuss when rocks are being formed under the ocean, it is going to be rich in what?
Limestone.
Yeah, it is going to be rich in limestone, sandstone. Okay, so that is what you're going to find. So that's why these type of, okay, what these type of things are formed in which period? In the Jurassic. Jurassic rocks are rich in what? They are rich in limestone, they are rich in sandstone, they are rich in shale. Clear? So they are rich in all these particular minerals, okay, that you are finding. Clear? Clear? In India, where these are being found? In India, they are being found in Rajasthan and Kutch region. Okay, they are being found in Rajasthan and Kutch region, especially this part. Okay, so you'll find, okay, this is how, okay, you have Rajasthan. So this region is where you'll find lot amount of what? Lot amount of which type of rock? Jurassic rocks. Okay, this is region where you'll find lot amount of which type of rock? Jurassic rocks. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So if you see, so you can see this region. Now what is over here? Now what is over here? You're gonna see, okay, this particular part. So you can see this particular part, okay, this particular part, which is, okay, what, which is nothing but, okay, Gujarat, Rajasthan area. Now when marine water will enter into this particular area, what will happen? You'll see marine transgression leading to which type of system? Which type of rock? Jurassic rocks. And that's why this region is very rich in what? As we discussed, sandstone. Okay, this region is very rich in limestone and etc. that you are finding. Clear? So this is where you'll find which type of rock? Jurassic rocks. Okay, so Jurassic rocks, why it is formed? Jurassic rock, why it is formed? It is formed due to marine transgression, marine water entering into the land, and as a result, okay, when marine water will enter onto the land, we discussed rocks formed under the water are rich in what? Rich in limestone, shale, sandstone. That's why this region is very rich in limestone, shale, sandstone. That is okay. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular part? Next comes, okay, which type of, okay, Deccan trap. Okay, next is coming which type of rocks? Deccan trap. So Deccan trap are formed when? These are formed in late Cretaceous period. Late Cretaceous period. Remember, we discussed Indian part separated from where? Indian part separated from where? From the Africa, and started moving towards which region? Eurasian region. So as we discussed, okay, this region where hotspot volcanism has happened. Currently we discuss this region, okay, which island is there? Reunion Island. Yes, okay. We discussed this region is occupied currently by Reunion Island. So when Indian plate was passing through this particular plate, what had happened? Lot amount of volcanic eruption is happening, due to which type of volcanism? Hotspot volcanism, that is okay there. This has led to creation of which type of, okay, plateau? Deccan Plateau. This has led to creation of which type of plateau? Deccan Plateau. So Deccan Plateau is formed due to which type of, okay, reason? It is formed due to volcanic eruption. Which type of lava it will come out? Basaltic lava. Yes, okay. So we discuss which lava will spread and forms, okay, plateau? Basaltic lava. So Deccan Plateau is formed due to volcanic eruption, and in this volcanic eruption, what is coming out? Basaltic material are something that are coming out, which will spread and create a plateau region. When these type of rocks are going to be eroded, which type of soils you are going to get? Black soils. Okay, so on erosion of basaltic rocks, you're going to see black soil. Fine. So where you're going to see this type of rocks? Where you are going to see this type of rocks? So here you'll see Deccan Plateau. So you're going to find this in what? You're going to find this in Maharashtra, in, okay, Gujarat, in case of, okay, what, MP, in case of northern Karnataka. In these regions, you're going to see which type of, okay, rocks? You're going to see nothing but, okay, Deccan trap or Deccan rocks. Fine. So basaltic rock are rich in what? They are less, no, basaltic rock are less in silica. That's why they flow. Okay, rocks, okay, that are rich in silica are granite. Granite doesn't flow. Basalt is, okay, fluid in nature. It flows. Okay, so have less silica content. Which type of, okay, things is more in basalt? Which type of things is more in basalt? So basaltic rocks are rich in what? Basaltic rocks are rich in iron. They are rich in magnesium. They are rich in these type. Okay, basaltic rock are rich in iron, rich in magnesium. That is okay there. Clear? That's why you'll see lot amount of what? Lot amount of iron. Okay, what? Iron extraction in where? In Maharashtra, in Goa also you'll see lot amount of what? Iron ore extraction. That is okay there. Why? Because these are rich in what? These are rich in basalt. Basalt is rich in iron. It is rich in magnesium. That you have to keep in mind. Fine. So this is all about, okay, which type of rock? Deccan trap. That is okay there. Clear? Will it contain fossils? Will it contain fossils? No, because it is formed due to what? Volcanic eruption. So it is not going to contain what? It is not going to contain the fossils. Fine. Fine. Next is which one? Next is tertiary. So tertiary rocks are formed in which period? These are formed in tertiary period. Tertiary period. And these are found where? In the Himalayas. These rocks are found in the Himalayas. Okay, so these are found in the tertiary period. So Himalaya contain which two type of rock? Dravidian rock also. Himalayas contain which also rock? Tertiary rock also. Okay, so Himalayas containing tertiary rock also. Himalayas containing the, okay, the Dravidian rocks also, because marine origin rocks are also seen in the Himalayas, and the new rocks which is being created because of nothing but, okay, what? Folding and other thing, that is, okay, called as what? That is called as a tertiary rocks. Fine. Fine. So that's why you'll find what? You'll find which type of, okay, things Himalayas are rich in. Himalayas can be rich in, as we discussed, the limestone, shale, because rocks of marine origin. Marine means limestone, shale, sandstone. All these you can also find. You can find in the case of nothing but, okay, the Himalayan region. Fine. And the last rocks, okay, that is being formed is quaternary rocks. Last rocks that is being formed is quaternary rocks. This is formed due to the quaternary period. Generally in Pleistocene or Holocene. Pleistocene and Holocene. So these are generally formed in which period? Quaternary period, in Pleistocene as well as Holocene. You're going to find which type of rocks? You're going to find, okay, the quaternary rocks. Clear? Now these rocks are formed due to what? Due to erosion. These rocks are formed due to erosion. As rivers are moving from where? From the Himalayas, they are going to erode what? They are going to erode the Himalayas. Ganga river, Brahmaputra river, Indus river, they are flowing through what? They are flowing through the Himalayas. So when they are going to, okay, they are moving from Himalayas, what will happen? They will erode the rocks, Himalayan rocks, okay, that is okay there. So these are formed due to erosion of whom? Erosion of nothing but, okay, Himalayan rocks, okay, that is okay there. And that's why these are found currently in unconsolidated form in the river valleys. These rocks are generally found currently in unconsolidated form in river valley. Okay, these are found in unconsolidated form in river valleys. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? So this is, okay, the most recent rock that you are finding onto the earth's surface in India. You are finding the most recent rock is which one? It is a quaternary rocks. Fine. So this is all about what? This is all about the rock system of India and how and where these rocks are being formed. So we discussed okay, the 2/3 of our peninsular plateau is covered with which type of rock? Archean rocks. With the Archean rocks, okay, you're finding which one? Dharwar rock also. So you're finding these region. Dharwar rocks is something that is, okay, present, which is formed due to erosion. Then we discuss what is formed. Purana rocks are being formed. So where do you see Purana rocks being formed? In these regions you are seeing, okay, formation of Purana rocks. Where do you see Vindhyan rocks being formed? This is how you see Vindhyan rocks are being formed. Clear? So this is, okay, Archean type. Then you see Dharwar. Then you see what? Kadapa. Then you see what? Vindhyan. Then here you'll find which one? Here you'll find which one? Here you'll find Dravidian. Himalayan you'll find which rock? Dravidian and Tertiary. Fine. Here you'll find which one? Okay, Jurassic. Here you'll find which one? Jurassic. Here you'll find which one? So in this region, what you are finding? Gondwana. So you'll find Gondwana. Then, okay, what will happen? Here also in Himalayas, you are finding which rock? Tertiary rock. Then you'll also find Deccan Trap. This region is what? This region is a Deccan Trap region. Deccan Trap. And lastly, you have which type of rock? Lastly, you have nothing but, okay, the quaternary rocks. So these are found in Brahmaputra valleys, Ganga valleys, okay, Indus valleys, okay. So this is how you'll see formation of nothing but, okay, rock system in case of India. Fine. Fine. So from Archean to Dharwad to Purana to Kadapa to Dravidian to Tertiary to Jurassic, which type of, okay, system that you're finding? This is how the rock systems are being seen.
So what is that dark green one?
Which one? This one?
Yes.
This one, dark green. This is, okay, Kadapa rocks. Fine. So this is all important thing that you have to keep in mind with regard to rock system.
So the Jurassic is near Rajasthan.
Yeah, this is Rajasthan and Gujarat, Jurassic. This one is written as a quaternary rock. Okay, defined as a quaternary rock, and this one is okay Vindhyan rocks. So Vindhyan rocks. This is Vindhyan rock. This is where you will see quaternary rocks. Fine. Any doubt? Can you answer this one? If you travel through the Himalayas, what you're gonna find? Deep gorges, U-turn, river coast, parallel mountain ranges, steep gradient causing landslide. All four. All four. Remember, we discussed rivers in the upper coast, what they are finding. River in the upper coast, what they are finding. Gorges. Okay. So we discuss upper course of the river. You'll find gorges. You'll find what? Waterfall. Remember, middle course, what you are finding. Meanders and other things. Lower course, what you are finding. Okay, Oxbow Lake, lagoons, okay, those things, okay, if you remember. So we discussed when rivers, the Ganga and others are flowing through the Himalayas, what they are going to form. Ganga and etc., Brahmaputra, etc., flowing through the Himalayas, what they are going to form? They are going to form the gorges. Okay, U-turn river course. Remember, we discussed river always, okay, tries to follow which path? Least resistance path. Okay, they move in a meandering fashion like this. Okay, least resistance path. So they'll find what? U-turn river course. U-turn river course you're gonna see. So this is the course of river. U-turn river course you're gonna find. Third thing, parallel mountain ranges. We just now discussed Himalayas are having parallel mountain ranges, greater Himalayas, middle Himalayas and outer Himalayas. Okay, so what you see is okay, parallel mountain ranges, steep gradient. We discuss Himalayas are very high, so have okay which type of gradient? steep gradient, sloping is very steep, that is okay there. So all four are features of whom? All four are features of nothing but okay, Himalayas. If you're traveling through the Himalayas, all four things you're going to find. Okay, you see river taking U-turn, you'll see gorges being formed, you'll see mini mountain ranges, that is parallel mountain ranges, and you'll see very high steep slopes. Okay, that is okay there. Clear? So all these are features. Okay, though we have not discussed Himalayas, but this is common sense which you can apply and you can solve these questions. Okay. The question was with regard to now, if you are going through the current affairs, which bill has been introduced? Constitutional Amendment Bill. Yeah, of which article is being getting amended? 360. Anyone else? 360. No, 368 is amendment procedure through which you do amendment. Basically, which article we are amending or amending with this bill? No. Article 75. Okay, so what we are trying to change is Article 75. Article 75 deals with okay the Prime Minister and Council of Ministers. Fine. So their appointment, their removal procedure we are trying to amend. Now 84 you answer. Option B. Option D. Fine. So as we discussed, India has which type of coal? 98% of India's reserve is which type of coal? 98% of India's reserve is from which? Gondwana coal. We have which type of coal? Gondwana coal. Clear? 98% of India's reserve of coal comes from where? From the Gondwana. We discussed Gondwana coal is not the best quality of coal. We discussed Gondwana coal is not the best quality because okay, carbon content is what? Less in Gondwana coal, and that's why we require a best quality of coal, which is okay, coking coal for whom? The steel industries. So that's why we need to import it. Okay, because India reserve okay is what? India reserve do not have a best quality of coal. We have 98% for Gondwana. We don't have type of okay coal. Dravidian coal or carboniferous coal. Okay, so we have a less content of okay carbon in our coal and best quality of coal we need to import it. Clear? Of course, we have a company called Coal India Limited. Coal India Limited supply most of the coal, but it is okay what its production is still less, and India have more number of what thermal power plants. So okay, it requires more amount of what more amount of imports. Clear? But this is not the policy. This is not the policy of India to okay what to save its own coal reserve. Rather, this is not. Why? Because CIL is not able to produce much of coal. That's why we are importing coal for what? Thermal power plant. Okay, that is okay there. Clear? This is coming at a higher cost. Okay. If we produce domestically, then what will happen? Will come at a lower cost. Importing is higher cost. Okay. So second and third are okay. What? Second and third are correct reason why India is nothing but okay importing coal. So if you remember that Indian coal is what? Indian coal is okay, Gondwana coal, which do not contain the best carbon. As a result, okay, India need to import what? Best quality of coal, that is okay there. So despite huge reserve of coal in India, we still import coal. Why? Because we do not have the best grade or best quality of coal. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? So this is how the question has been asked in case of examinations. Fine. So this is all about rock system of India and the question that is related to the rock system. So we are done with the geological evolution. We are done with the rock system. Clear? Next we are moving to India's boundary. India's fine. So what you see is this is nothing but so this is what you are finding is a latitudinal extent of mainland. So latitudinal is from 8-degree latitude to how much it is extending. The upper point is called as a 37-degree. Clear? So this part is referred as what? 8-degree, and the upper point, the highest point of India is how much? 37-degree. The extension that you are finding over here, and this part longitude is how much? 68-degree, and this part is how much? Roughly 97-degree longitude. So India's, this is latitudinal and longitudinal extent of India. But if you take island, this Andaman and Nicobar Island, which is the lowest, which is the lowest thing, so our latitudinal extent will be somewhere around 6-degree for 4 minutes from here to nothing but till nothing but this one. Mainland of India is extending from where to where? 8-degree. If you take Andaman and Nicobar also, it is from 6-degree. You see nothing but extension is something that is happening, and it is extending from where to where? From 68 to nothing but 97-degree. This is a longitudinal extent, and this is nothing but latitudinal extent of India. Clear? Now if you see, a question might come that which of the state of India is not sharing the borders? Which of the state of India is not sharing the border? So most of the Indian state are either sharing the border with one or the other country, either land border or maritime border, except for whom? Madhya Pradesh. Madhya Pradesh is totally nothing but totally nothing but within India. Chhattisgarh is something that is there. You can see Jharkhand is something that is there. Delhi is there. Haryana is there. Haryana is there. So these are these are the one which is not sharing borders with what? Borders with the any of the country or even maritime or coastal border, they are not sharing. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? So just remember, just note down this: Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Delhi and Haryana. These are not sharing border with what? These are not sharing border with any of the country, whether land border or whether nothing but maritime border. These are not sharing. Fine. Yeah, Telangana also. That's now Telangana also, you can note it down. This is also not sharing. Now division has happened. Andhra Pradesh and Telangana. Earlier same was there. So you can also keep that in mind. So these are what you have to keep in mind, which is not sharing border with any of the country. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? Now question has also come from here. Question has also come, if you are moving from which state of northeastern is sharing borders with all the state. So if you see, Assam is sharing border with whom? Arunachal. Assam is sharing border with Nagaland. Assam is also sharing border with Manipur, with Mizoram, with Tripura, with Meghalaya. So which which northeastern is sharing borders with all the northeastern state? It is nothing but okay, Assam, that is sharing border with nothing but okay, all the northeastern state. Fine. Fine. Clear? Now the northernmost point of India is called as a Indira Kool, and the southernmost point is called as a Indira Point. Indira Point. Clear? Northernmost, Indira Kool, INDIRA, Indira Kool. The southernmost point is referred as a Indira Point. Fine. Now, in the map, you are seeing this region is a sky chain region, which is currently under the control of whom? China. Okay, this region is Gilgit and Baltistan. Gilgit and Baltistan, which is currently controlled by Pakistan, and this part is POK, Pakistan Occupied Kashmir. Okay, so this part is POK, Pakistan Occupied Kashmir. All these regions India is claiming. Okay, this is claiming because these were part of Jammu and Kashmir. Okay, and Jammu and Kashmir decided to accede to whom? Accede to India after okay the independence. So these regions India is claiming. That's why this is shown in India's map currently, but currently not controlled by India. As we discussed, China is controlling a sky chain region. Gilgit Baltistan is okay, being controlled by whom? Okay, Pakistan, as well as nothing but okay, POK, Pakistan Occupied Kashmir. Okay, that you are finding. Clear? Clear? Now this much extension, this mainland extension is somewhere around 3214 kilometers. So northernmost point to southernmost point, okay, on the mainland, how much is extension we have? Around 3214 kilometers. This is a mainland extension. Clear? And how much is the east to west? How much is the east to west? How much is this extension? It is 2933 kilometers. Okay, so roughly around 3000 kilometers you are seeing. Okay, India's north-south extension also. Roughly you are seeing India's okay east-west extension also. How much? Around 3000 kilometers. Clear? So 2933 around. Okay, we discussed 3214 kilometers that you are finding are northernmost and eastmost extension. Fine. Flying. Which state are sharing borders with the Myanmar? Which state are sharing border with the Myanmar? So write Myanmar and note down the name: Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, Arunachal. Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, and Arunachal. These states are sharing borders with whom? These states are sharing borders with the Myanmar. Okay, so with Myanmar you write down Mizoram, Manipur, Nagaland, and Arunachal Pradesh. These four states are sharing borders with whom? These four states are sharing border with the Myanmar. Question might come, which state are sharing border with the Myanmar? So these four states are sharing border with the Myanmar. Fine. Next, with Bhutan, which is sharing, you can see Arunachal, you can see Assam, and you can see West Bengal. Clear? So Arunachal, Assam, and West Bengal, and Sikkim. These are sharing borders with whom? These are sharing borders with Bhutan. So with Bhutan, you write down Arunachal, Assam, West Bengal, and Bhutan. West Bengal and Sikkim. These are sharing borders with Bhutan. Third, you write down with regard to Nepal. Nepal, which is sharing Sikkim. Yeah, write down Assam, Arunachal, West Bengal, and Sikkim. Fine, four states. Then with Sikkim, you write down, with Nepal, you write down Sikkim, West Bengal, Bihar, UP, and Uttarakhand. Sikkim, West Bengal, Bihar, UP, and Uttarakhand. Fine. With China, you write down Ladakh. With China, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh. Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand. Uttarakhand. Then Sikkim. then Sikkim, then Arunachal Pradesh, Ladakh, Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand, Sikkim and Arunachal Pradesh. Fine. With Pakistan you write down Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Rajasthan, Gujarat. Jammu and Kashmir, Punjab, Rajasthan, Gujarat. Clear? Now this region, so you can see this particular region, this is Afghanistan, and this Afghanistan is connected with which part? Gilgit-Baltistan part. Okay, so this Afghanistan is connected with Gilgit-Baltistan part. So you write down with Afghanistan, Jammu and Kashmir. Currently not, as we discussed, Gilgit-Baltistan is not under the control of India, but with Afghanistan, which region is sharing the border? Jammu and Kashmir. Fine. Next we write down Bangladesh. Bangladesh, which state are sharing? West Bengal, Tripura, Meghalaya, Assam. West Bengal, Assam, Meghalaya and Tripura. Fine. With Sri Lanka you write down Tamil Nadu. With Sri Lanka you write down Tamil Nadu. Maritime border with Tamil Nadu. Fine. So these are okay. What? These are nothing but okay state that are sharing borders with whom? Sharing border with different countries that you have to keep in mind. Clear? Now another important thing that you have to keep in mind is what? Another important thing that you have to keep in mind is how many states are sharing the coastal borders. How many states are sharing the coastal borders? Okay, write down West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu. West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Mumbai, Goa, Gujarat. Mumbai, Goa, Gujarat. Mumbai, Goa, Gujarat. These states are sharing which type of border? Coastal border. Clear? Question might come, how many states of India are sharing coastal border? 8, 9, 7, like that. Okay, question can come, okay, in the case of examinations. Okay, fine. So remember West Bengal, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, Karnataka, Goa, Mumbai, Gujarat. Okay, these are sharing borders with whom? Coastal borders. Fine. Any doubt? Next important thing that you have to keep in mind is with which state India is sharing the maximum, with which country India is sharing the maximum border? Bangladesh. Yes. Okay. So with Bangladesh, India is sharing, okay, around 4,096 kilometers of border. We are sharing with whom? We are sharing with nothing but, okay, Bangladesh. So our maximum border lies with what? Maximum border lies with the Bangladesh, and minimum with whom? Minimum is Afghanistan. Okay, so minimum is going to be what? Afghanistan. Maximum is going to be whom? Bangladesh. Okay, so just note it down. Maximum border with Bangladesh, minimum border with what? Fine. After Bangladesh, which is the second one? Second is China. China is second and Pakistan is third. Okay, so the maximum is with Bangladesh, followed by China, followed by Pakistan, and the least we are sharing is with Afghanistan, land border. Fine. Now, another important thing that you have to keep in mind is the question might come, which state is sharing border with maximum state? Which state is sharing border with maximum state? Madhya Pradesh. Anyone else?
Also which state?
Is sharing borders with maximum state. So Madhya Pradesh is sharing with how many states? You can see Chhattisgarh, you can see Uttar Pradesh, you can see Rajasthan, you can also see Gujarat, you can also see Maharashtra. So 5 states. Clear? Anyone more than 5? Assam.
Yes. 7 sisters.
7 sisters. Anyone else? Jharkhand. If you see, okay, with how many states Chhattisgarh is sharing? 1, with UP 2, with Jharkhand 3, with Odisha 4, with Telangana 5, with Maharashtra 6. It is sharing borders with how many states? Sharing borders with how many states? Sharing border with nothing but, okay, 6 states. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? So, okay, it is sharing border with MP, it is sharing border with UP, with Jharkhand, with Odisha, with Telangana, with nothing but, okay, Maharashtra. Fine. What about, okay, the Assam? We discussed Assam is sharing borders with Arunachal. It is sharing border with whom? It is sharing border with Nagaland, Manipur, Mizoram, Tripura, Meghalaya, West Bengal. How many states? 7 states.
So is it Assam?
Currently. With how many states Karnataka is sharing the borders? So 1 Maharashtra, second what? Goa, third Kerala, fourth, fifth and sixth. Clear? So just have an idea of, okay, what? Just have an idea of how many, okay, state you are, okay, what? You are sharing nothing but, okay, border with. Clear? Now question, which state is sharing borders with maximum number of countries? Which state is sharing borders with maximum number of countries? West Bengal. Sharing with how many?
China,
Hmm.
Bhutan,
Hmm.
Bangladesh,
With China it is not sharing.
Nepal. Still,
So Bengal is sharing with Nepal. It is sharing with what? Bhutan. It is sharing with whom? Bangladesh. Okay, so it is sharing with 3 countries. Assam. Assam sharing with whom? Bhutan. Assam is sharing with whom? Bangladesh. That is, okay, what you are finding with regard to nothing but, okay, Assam. So Assam is sharing with, okay, whom? Bhutan. Assam is sharing with nothing but, okay, Bangladesh. What about Arunachal? What about Arunachal? Sharing with Bhutan, sharing with China, sharing with what? Myanmar. So it is also sharing borders with how many states? How many countries? 3 countries. Clear? Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular thing? Now this line is referred as which line? This line is referred as which line? LOC, line of control. And this line is referred as which line? LAC, line of actual control. This line is referred as McMahon line. This line is referred as McMahon line. Okay, so India, okay, and China border in Arunachal is referred as which line? McMahon line. And this line is referred as which line? With Bangladesh, with this particular part of Pakistan, which line it is called as a red cliff? Yes, okay. So it is referred as which line? It is referred as a red cliff. You know that serial red cliff, okay, was set up for demarcation of border. So it is going to be called as which line? Radcliffe line. Okay. So LOC, LAC, McMahon line. You have to keep in mind which line? Radcliffe line. Clear? Fine. Any other thing that you have to keep in mind? So these type of questions can be formed, okay, in the case of examination. Now, one of the question that has been formed is if you are moving from here to here, let's say Assam to nothing but okay, Karnataka, if you are moving, how many state you need to cross? Okay, like this, okay, UPSC has also asked the question. So you need to be aware about what? You need to be aware about nothing but okay, India's state, okay, which state are located, in which region it is located, you need to be aware, because UPSC has asked this type of question. If you are moving from this region to this region, how many state you will cross, okay, or how many nothing but okay, what, how many nothing but okay region, if you are moving in linear manner, not in zigzag manner, okay. So like that they have okay asked this question in the case of examination also. So be clear with nothing but okay, India's political map. Be clear with India's political map. Remember the latitudinal extent, longitudinal extent, with which okay state it is sharing the which state is sharing border with which country. Now remember that India's okay what, India's land border is around 15,100, roughly around this much, and India's coastal border is roughly around 11,034 kilometers. Clear? So India's coastal border is how much? Coastal border is around roughly around 11,034, while India's land border is roughly around what? Roughly around 15,100 kilometer. How many land border we are sharing? 15,100 kilometer of land borders. Fine. Now, in some books, this is okay given as what? 7,500 something. Okay, this okay data has been given as a 7,500 okay something, which were older data. Now what you see is okay, so you can see now earlier was okay how much? 7,516 kilometer. Now this has okay increased to how much? 11,098. Okay, so book some was not updated it. Okay, so don't get confused. Okay, because as per new okay what, new nothing but okay resolution, because earlier we were using what, the okay lesser resolution of cameras, so we were not able to measure the okay what, measure the exactly the sea border. But now with higher resolution of cameras, we saw the increase in what, increase in nothing but okay India's sea border. Okay, so as per new okay the Ministry of okay shipping and highway, border has extended around 3,000, roughly around 3,000 okay kilometer of extension has been there. So currently India's sea border is roughly around how much? 11,098, and older data is what, how much? 7,516. So books have not updated it, so don't get confused between the older data and the newer data that is okay there. Clear? So this is okay what, India's latitudinal, longitudinal extensions and etc. that you have to keep in mind. Any doubt? Okay, have a break and then we'll continue. Can you answer this question? 24.
Israel.
It is B. Israel and Palestine. The two-state solution is okay. News with regard to what? Israel and Palestine. Fine. 29 you answer. So this is how the political math questions are being asked. Among the following cities, which lies on the longitude closest to that of Delhi? Is it Pune or Nagpur? Okay. Anyone else? Nagpur. Anyone else? So if you see the map, now this is okay. What? This is nothing but okay Delhi. So this is okay Delhi. Now if I take this longitude, so if I take this longitude from okay Delhi region and draw it like this, what is happening? Okay, which is coming Bangalore. Okay, so answer will be what? Answer will be nothing but okay, which is lying closest.
But Telangana comes first.
Not Telangana. The option is saying what?
Hyderabad.
No, Hyderabad is lying where? Hyderabad is lying over here, no? Okay. Longitude, which is closest, which lies, okay, longitude. It is not talking about, okay, what? It is not talking about distance between cities. Latitude is this, no? This is Tropic of Cancer latitude, no? This is latitude, this is what? Longitude. Fine. You see, Hyderabad is somewhere here, no? Hyderabad is okay here between Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. No, you have to consider Telangana, but question is what the question is asking.
Longitude.
That which is lying closest to Delhi longitude. So Delhi longitude is this one, no? So Delhi, if any cities is over here, okay, it is going to be what? Closer. If any cities is here, it is going to be nothing but okay farther. Clear? So it is which is okay lying at the exactly the same longitude. The Bangalore is lying exactly at the same longitude at nothing but okay Delhi. If I have to take between Agra and Jaipur, which is closer to the Delhi. So Agra is more closer to nothing but okay what? Delhi. Okay, that is okay. Delhi longitude as compared to nothing but okay Jaipur. Clear? So that's why you have to nothing but okay what? You have to see when you are seeing the map. You have to see these type important cities of India, where it is located and etc. So this type of questions has been asked in case of examinations. Clear? So this is why you have to read the political map carefully. Clear? So answer for this question is going to be what? Among the following cities, which one lies closest to the Delhi? Bangalore is going to lie closest to nothing but okay Delhi. Fine. Now, if you see next, Now answer 49. Yeah, Kottayam is in Kerala. Kohima. Kohima is the capital of Nagaland. Okay, so Naga, 7 state. Anyone else? 9. Anyone else? 7. 8. 8. Anyone else? So what is happening is, okay, from Nagaland, if you are coming first, okay, what is going to come? Assam. Then what will come? West Bengal. Then what will come? Then what will come? Then will come Tamil Nadu. Then comes what? Kerala. Clear? So you can have what? Okay, one. Huh? Which one? That is what? Okay, you have to calculate. No, 1, 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, how many states are there? 6 states. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So how many states are there? 7 states. So answer is going to be what? 7 state. Clear? So this is okay how question has been asked. So you have to be very clear with the geography map part, okay, of India, political geography. They may give you name of the cities and ask you, okay, how many state you will cross through and you will reach. Okay, fine. Then another question that you see in this one, political geography, another question if you find. Can you answer this one? 58. So from where to where you are seeing, okay, the Himalayas extension. So we discussed Himalayas is extending from here, that is from, okay, this region, okay, crossing like this till here. Okay, so it is extending like this. So it is passing through which region? One is 1, 2, 3. Then you will find, okay, what? Sikkim, West Bengal. You'll also find Arunachal. You'll also find Assam. Okay, so it is passing through more than 5 states. Okay, so that's why first statement is wrong. Western Ghat extending from where to where? Western Ghat is extending from here to here till Tamil Nadu. Okay, so it is from Gujarat 1, Maharashtra 2, Goa 3, Karnataka 4, Kerala 5. The Tamil Nadu is 6. Okay, so these are the 6 states, okay, that you are finding. Fine. So even second statement is wrong. And where is Pulicat Lake? This lake is, okay, what? This lake is a Pulicat Lake, lies sharing border between whom? Andhra and Tamil Nadu. So 2 states, okay, that is there. So here you will find what? So here you will find in India, the Himalayas spread over 5 states, wrong. Western Ghats spread over 5 states, wrong. You'll see Pulicat spread over 2 states only. Yes, correct. So answer will be what? Answer will be 3 only. Clear? So that's why when you are reading any map, Himalayas you are reading, rivers you are reading, that, okay, Ganga river is flowing. So how many state Ganga river is flowing? Clear? How many state Yamuna river? How many state Kaveri river? How many state, okay, the other river? You just, okay, mention that, okay, when you are reading. Okay, clear? So I'm just explaining this so that, okay, when you are reading any, okay, what, any of these, just, okay, keep that in mind. Clear? UPSC is also asked question that Yamuna river passes through any state. Okay, so that type of question they have asked in the case of examination. So whether you are reading mountain, whether you are reading any, okay, what, any nothing but, okay, lakes, whether you are reading any nothing but, okay, what, any rivers, okay, just keep in mind how many states, okay, they are passing through. Such type of questions has been asked in case of examination, and these are factual based question. If you don't know, you in examination you can't attempt. Okay, you have to take risk. Either negative marking will be there, okay, if some luck is there, you can make it right. Fine. So be prepared for these type of questions so that, okay, what will happen? These factual based questions, you can easily do it, attempt in the case of examination. Fine. Another important thing that you see is, okay, what? And that same year, another more question has come. IOD, IOD we have discussed, no? This question of IOD, we have discussed IOD. This one, which of the following is geographically closest to Great Nicobar? So that's why India and neighboring region, which is more closer to India, which is less closer to India, you have to keep in mind. So answer here is going to be Sumatra. Answer here going to be Sumatra. Fine. So if you see the map, now this is where Andaman and Nicobar Island is there. Sri Lanka is much far away. Okay, Sri Lanka is much far away. That is okay there. And if you see the world map, so if you remember last class we talked about a strait called Strait of Malacca. Remember? So Strait of Malacca is connecting whom? If you see, this is where, okay, this is where India's Andaman and Nicobar Island are there. You can see it is written as India's Andaman and Nicobar Island. And which region is most closest to Andaman and Nicobar? It is Sumatra Island. Okay, this is where Sumatra Island are there. This region is which island? Java Island. Okay, and we discussed this strait is called as a Strait of Malacca. This strait is called as a Strait of Malacca. Strait of Malacca, okay, connects Andaman Sea with Java Sea. If you remember, we discussed Andaman Sea and Java Sea. So which island is being separated? We discussed Sumatra and Malaysia. These are being separated. Sumatra of Indonesia and Malaysia, this is being separated. Strait of Malacca we have discussed. So which is closest to Andaman and Nicobar Island? Sumatra Island. Where is Borneo Island? Borneo Island lies over here. This is Borneo, this is Java, this is the Sri Lanka. So these are much farther away from each other. Okay, so that's how the political geography question has been asked in case of examinations. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular part? Another important thing that you have to keep in mind is there are certain important borders, okay, that we have discussed. We discussed, okay, LOC, LAC. Then we have discussed what? McMahon line, Radcliffe line. Okay, remember those particular line. Then you also keep in mind is this one. Rather, I'll just use different map. So if you see this one, Andaman and Nicobar, fine. So if you see Andaman and Nicobar is, okay, divided into various parts. The upper part is called as what? North Andaman. This part is called as what? North Andaman. Then you have, okay, what? Middle Andaman. Then you have what? Little Andaman. Okay, so this is nothing but okay, South Andaman. Then you have West Andaman, Little Andaman, that is okay there. So North, Middle, South Andaman, as well as nothing but okay, Little Andaman, that is okay there. Now this is Andaman. Now this, okay, Andaman is separated by Nicobar Island. It is called as the Andaman and Nicobar Island. Andaman and Nicobar are separated through what? Which channel? 10-degree channel. Okay, so 10-degree channel separates whom? Andaman and Nicobar Island. Similarly, you have 8-degree channel also. 10-degree channel means 10-degree latitude is separating what? Separating nothing but okay, Andaman and Nicobar. Similarly, you have 8-degree channel and 9-degree channel. 8-degree channel is what? Yeah, no, not Nicobar and Minicoy. Rather, it is Lakshadweep. Minicoy Island and Maldives are being separated through what? So Lakshadweep, part of Lakshadweep, Mini Island and Maldives are separated through which channel? 8-degree channel, that is okay there. And 9-degree channel separate Lakshadweep with Minicoy Island. Lakshadweep with Minicoy Island. So Minicoy and Maldives are separated with which channel? 8-degree channel. And Lakshadweep as well as nothing but okay, Minicoy is separated through which channel? Lakshadweep and Minicoy is separated through which channel? Lakshadweep and Minicoy is separated 9-degree channel. Clear? So this important channel you have to keep in mind. 10-degree channel, 8-degree channel, 9-degree channel. 10-degree channel, Andaman and Nicobar. 8-degree channel, Minicoy and Maldives. And 9-degree channel, Lakshadweep as well as what? Lakshadweep as well as nothing but okay, the Minicoy. These are being separated. Clear? Like this, certain other important lines are there, important channels are there. You just note it down. Certain other, write down. After this, 8-degree, 9-degree, 10-degree, you have noted down. After this, you note down other important lines and channels. Other important lines and channels. First, you write down 20th parallel. 20th parallel between Libya and Sudan. Between Libya and Sudan. 31st parallel. 31st parallel between Iran and Iraq. 31st parallel, Iran and Iraq. 38th parallel. 38th parallel, South Korea, North Korea. South Korea, North Korea. 49th parallel, USA and Canada. 49th parallel, USA and Canada. USA and Canada. Next, Durand line. Durand, D-U-R-A-N-D, Durand line. Pakistan and Afghanistan. Pakistan and Afghanistan. Clear? Next, you write on Maginot line. M-A-G-I-N-O-T. Maginot line. Germany and France. Germany and France. Germany and France. Clear? Blue line. B-L-U-E, blue line. Lebanon and Israel. Lebanon and Israel. Clear? So these are the important lines, okay, you have to keep in mind. UPSC is also asked regarding 49th parallel, okay, that 49th parallel is separating which two? US and Canada. So that question has been asked in the case of examination. So these are the important, okay, parallels, okay. So 8-degree parallel, 9-degree parallel, 10-degree parallel, okay, you see nothing but okay, 38, okay, North and South Korea. So these are the important lines also that you have to keep in mind. Durand line between whom to whom? India as well as Pakistan as well as Afghanistan. Lot in news because of okay, turbulence on those lines. So that's why Durand line is also in news. India China, remember that it is which line? It is India China. Yes, LAC is okay in Ladakh, and you have McMahon line. Okay, so currently China claims okay the entire of what? Entire of Arunachal Pradesh. China claims entire of Arunachal Pradesh. China do not agree on which line? That China do not agree on which line? McMahon lines. Okay, so at that time, okay, we discuss which line is there. McMahon line is there. Clear? There's another line which is okay in news because of India China, called as a McDonald line. Fine. You can see this line. This line is considered as what? This line is considered as a McDonald line. You can see this is okay written as a McCarthy-McDonald line. Clear? This particular line is referred as okay this line. Clear? So India claims up to this point, while China claims that till McDonald line it is okay what? China is something that is extending till where? Till nothing but okay McDonald line, and currently this is okay where LAC is there. Line of actual control is where? Line of actual control is this line, LAC line. Clear? Okay, this is okay what? This is a McDonald line. This is a McDonald line, which is okay line which is also in use. Okay, so if question come, McDonald line is okay which line? So earlier, okay, the older, okay, what older when this region was Tibet region. Now China has occupied this region, Tibet region. So earlier when negotiation was happened between India and Tibet, okay, what when India was under British rule and Tibet was okay independent, this line was something that was drawn, which is called as a McDonald line. Later on extension were done and Jammu and Kashmir were extended to nothing but okay this particular point that is okay there. Clear? So China is not recognizing okay this also line. So that's why McDonald line, you can see McMahon line, these are the lines, okay, they may come in use. So it is related with which one? It is related with India, China. If question comes, McDonald line. Fine. So these are all what? These are all your important okay lines that you have to keep in mind. Important political geography of India that you have to keep in mind. Political extensions of India that you have to keep in mind. Fine. Any doubt regarding this one? Now we are coming to the geological evolution of India. So now we are coming to the geological evolution of India. Fine. So how the India has geologically evolved over a period of time. So initially we discussed okay which part of India were formed. Initially which part of India were formed? Peninsular blocks were formed. Okay. Initially which part of India were formed? Peninsular blocks were formed. So if you remember, we discussed when supercontinent has evolved. Last class we discussed geological evolution. We discussed when formation of supercontinent has happened. In which period you see formation of supercontinent? Last class we discussed. In Precambrian period, we discussed three period: Archean, Hadean, and Proterozoic. In which okay you see the formation of supercontinent. In Proterozoic, yes, okay. You see formation of what? You see formation of nothing but okay supercontinent is something that is okay happening. So we discussed, we have written regarding supercontinent. So initially we discussed India was in initially Earth land was in which form? Molten form. So solidification is happening, crust is forming, okay, many small crust coming together and forming what? Forming nothing but okay bigger okay landmass, which is called as what? Which is called as a supercontinent. Pangaea later on formed. Pangaea we have written formed in Permian period. Okay, so initially what has come? Okay, landmass coming together and okay forming which type of okay continent? Supercontinent, that is okay there. Clear? So initially you see different parts were there. Okay, these type of parts were there. They were referred as a proto-continent. Okay, they were referred as which type of continent? Proto-continent, a part of the continent. Proto-continent are part of the continent, that is okay there. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? So that's why the three initial part of India were what? The three initial part of India were called as a Singhbhum. They are referred as a Singhbhum, Dharwar, and Aravalis. They are referred as nothing but okay Singhbhum, Dharwar, as well as nothing but okay Aravalis. Fine. So these were okay considered as what? These were considered as nothing but okay proto-continent. Okay. So India's oldest block is what? India's oldest block is peninsular part, which is the oldest crustal block of India. Clear? So what you have to keep in mind is oldest crustal block of India is peninsular region, and you had 3 proto-continent, which is Dharwad, Singham and Aravallis. Okay, there is collision happening. This collision has led to like this. So this region is Dharwad. This region is nothing but okay what, Aravalli, and this is nothing but okay Singham. Fine. So this is okay what, 3 regions. Like if you look at map of India like this, you can classify this region is Singham, this region is Aravalli, this is nothing but okay what, this is nothing but okay Dharwad block. So that is how you see the 3 proto-continent were there. This proto-continent are coming together. When they are coming together, what will happen? When they are coming together, collision is happening. Because of this collision, what is going to be formed? Aravallis. Aravallis are formed due to Aravalli mountains are formed. Aravalli mountains are formed because of nothing but okay the collision. So oldest Indian block is which one? Oldest Indian geographical feature is which one? Aravallis. Okay, Aravallis are something that are there. Clear? Clear? Then what will happen because of okay what? Because of these things coming together, fault are developing. Fault are developing. Okay, so this region faulting has happening in this particular region, and because of the fault, 3 alignment are coming into picture. 3 alignment are coming into picture. Alignment means what? Linear region. Okay, 3 alignment are something that are coming into picture. Linear region is something that is okay coming into picture. You find okay this is occupied by Narmada. So you'll find Narmada. You'll find which river? Son river. You'll find which river? Godavari river. They are flowing through these lines. Okay, so you'll see what? Okay, Godavari. Here you'll see Godavari, here you'll see Narmada, in this direction you'll see Son river flowing. So these alignment are occupied by whom? These alignment are occupied by Narmada, Son, as well as nothing but okay what? Godavari river. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? Now as the Godavari is flowing, Godavari is going to what? Godavari is going to deposit the sediments. Okay, Godavari is going to deposit the sediments. This sediments has led to formation of whom? This sediments has led to formation of which ghat? Eastern Ghat. This sediments has led to formation of which ghat? Eastern Ghat. Means a river is flowing. Currently here Godavari is there, but at the time because of sediment deposition, what is being formed? Eastern Ghat is being formed. So after Aravallis, what has formed? After Aravallis, the next oldest block of India is which one? Eastern Ghat. After Aravallis, what has been formed? Next oldest block of India is Eastern Ghat has been formed. Fine. Now here what is happening? Here okay you'll see nothing but okay because of okay what? Because of nothing but okay geosyncline region. What is geosyncline? Remember? Geosyncline we discussed okay when folding happens upward then we call it the anticline. When folding happen downward we call it as what? Syncline. So what will happen because of okay sediments deposit at the syncline margin. Okay, sediments deposit at the syncline margin. You'll see formation of whom? You'll see formation of Vindhyan and Satpuras. So you'll see formation of Vindhyan and Satpuras due to this faulting and sediment deposition. This faulting has happened and due to sediment deposition, you'll see Vindhyan has been formed and then Satpuras has been formed. So after Aravallis, what has happened? Eastern Ghat has formed. After Eastern Ghat, what has happened? Okay, you'll see Vindhyan and Satpuras are something that are being formed. Fine. So Aravallis are formed in which period? Aravallis are formed in a Proterozoic period. Okay, it is okay formed in which period? Aravallis. Aravallis are formed in a Proterozoic period. That you have to keep in mind. Clear? Then after that, okay, Eastern Ghat is also being formed after Aravallis in Precambrian period also. Eastern Ghat is also formed in which period? Eastern Ghat is also formed in a Precambrian period. Clear? So both Aravallis and Eastern Ghat are formed in which period? Both Aravallis and Eastern Ghat are formed in a Precambrian period. That is okay there. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? After that, okay, what is happening? After that, what is happening? We discuss Vindhyan and Satpuras are being formed. Fine. Now, again, now rifting started happening in this region. Rifting started happening in this particular region. Clear? In Singham region, rifting started happening. Okay, rifting means what? Again, block will move down. rifting will started happening, rift valley will be created. So when rifting will started happening in this region, what will happen? What will happen? We discuss anything on the surface will go down. When anything on surface will go down, submergence lead to what? Submergence lead to coal formation. So that's why we discuss which are the the rifting region, Mahanadi and Damodar. Remember, we discussed where you find deposit, Mahanadi region as well as nothing but what? Damodar region. There you'll see nothing but what? There you'll see. So why this is happening? This is happening due to rifting of whom? Rifting of this particular region. Led to formation of which type of field? Coal field. Led to formation of which type of field? Coal field. Clear? So this is happening when? This is happening when? This is happening when? So we discuss when you see Gondwana deposit in late Carboniferous to Permian period. We discuss late Carboniferous to Permian period. You see formation of what? Gondwana rocks, Gondwana deposits. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? So when this breaking is happening, this rifting is happening. This rifting is started in which period? This rifting is started in which period? Rifting, RIFITING. Rifting is started in which period? Go back to Gondwana rocks. Gondwana rocks, what we have written in Gondwana rocks? What we have written in Gondwana rocks? Yeah, Carboniferous period, late Carboniferous to Permian period. You see formation of whom? Formation of nothing but the Gondwana rocks. So rifting is starting in which period? Rifting is starting in late Carboniferous to Permian period. This leads to formation of whom? This leads to formation of nothing but coal deposits. Fine.
So coal formation rifting has taken place in Carboniferous period.
Late Carboniferous to Permian period. Coal formation is happening the first on the earth. Coal formation is happening when? In the Carboniferous period. But Indian coal is not of Carboniferous period. We have written Indian coal is of which period? Gondwana period. Gondwana period is when to when? Late Carboniferous to Permian period. That's when Indian coal is there. So Indian coal is not of best quality, no. So Indian coal is not formed in Carboniferous period. Indian coal is of later period, Permian period. That's why we have written Gondwana. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? So what you are seeing is how the things are evolving. We discuss first what has evolved. Aravallis. After Aravallis, what has evolved? Eastern Ghat. After that, what is evolved? Vindhyan and Satpuras. So these are happening when? These are happening in Proterozoic. From Proterozoic to Cambrian. You'll see evolution of whom? Evolution of nothing but Vindhyan and Satpuras. Then we discuss when the rifting started leading to Damodar and Damodar and Mahanadi basin. This rifting is starting in Singhbhum region when? This is starting in Singhbhum region when? Starting in late Carboniferous to Permian period. Late Carboniferous to Permian period. Clear? Leading to formation of what? Leading to formation of which type of coal? Gondwana coal deposit. Leading to formation of which type of coal deposit? Gondwana coal deposit. Fine? Fine. Then we discussed, go back and we discussed breaking of Pangea started when? Breaking of Pangea started when? In the Jurassic Triassic period. And you see nothing but what? You see nothing but the widening of oceans is something that is happening. So in Mesozoic period, what is happening? In Mesozoic period, you see this part of India is now what? This peninsular block of India is now what? Broken away from where? From the Africa and started moving towards which region? Yes, started moving towards Eurasian region. So it is breaking away from Africa, so and started moving towards which region? Eurasian region. That is there. Clear? Fine. As a result, what is happening? Yeah, Deccan Plateau is something that is okay being created. As a result of this one, what's happening? Deccan Plateau is something that is okay being created. Okay, so remember that in Mesozoic, what had happened? Mesozoic means what? Mesozoic means what? In the Triassic and Jurassic period, Indian part is okay breaking from where? Indian part is breaking from where? Breaking from the African region, African plate region, and started moving towards which region? Eurasian region, Eurasian region. Clear? Now, when India moving towards Reunion Island, what has happened? We discussed hotspot volcanism led to formation of which one? Deccan Plateau. So next feature that is coming is Deccan Plateau, which is generally formed in which period? In the Cretaceous period. Cretaceous period, that is in Mesozoic period. Cretaceous period, you generally see formation of which plateau? Deccan Plateau. Deccan Plateau. Also, you'll see formation of Western Ghat. You'll also see formation of which Ghat? Western Ghat. So Western Ghat is much more recent in origin than what? Eastern Ghat. Eastern Ghat is much older. Western Ghat is something that is recent in origin. So Western Ghat is formed in what? In nothing but Mesozoic. That is from Mesozoic to Cenozoic. When we are moving from Cretaceous to Cenozoic era, in that you see formation of which Ghat? You see formation of Western Ghat. Clear? Any regarding this particular thing? So Western Ghat is much recent in origin, that is there. Clear? Then what is happening? Then India's collision is happening. India's collision is happening with which one? Eurasian plate. With collision, what is happening? We discussed sediments of Tethys Sea is what? Folded, and this has led to creation of whom? Himalayas. So next features that you find is creation of whom? Creation of Himalayas. So next Himalayas is created in what? Created in the tertiary period. When Himalayas are being created in tertiary period. Fine. So with Indian plate colliding with which plate? Eurasian plate. Then Himalayas are created. Himalayas are created in which period? They are created in tertiary period, that is there. Clear? And lastly, with Himalayas forming, we discuss rivers started bringing sediments towards where? Towards nothing but the downward side. This has led to creation of whom? This has led to creation of nothing but planar region. Then what is creating? Northern plains are creating. What is being created? Northern plains are being created as rivers are bringing sediments. As rivers are bringing sediments, like this, rivers are flowing, and when they are bringing sediments, they are depositing these sediments in this region, which has led to creation of which type of plain? Northern plain. So which is the youngest geological features of India? Youngest geological features of India is what? Northern plains. It is youngest geological features. Oldest geological features are about Alavelis. Fine. So this is how you see geological evolution of India. How India geologically has evolved. Initially from proto-continent, you saw the creation of Aravallis. This proto-continent led to creation of 3 rifting zone, through which Narmada is flowing. Now Godavari is flowing, and Son river is something that is flowing. Fine. Then we discussed the formation of what? Formation of Eastern Ghats, formation of Indian and Satpuras has taken place. Then what had happened? Then further rifting started. Rifting led in which region? In Damodar and Mahanadi region, leading to which type of deposit? Gondwana deposit. Gondwana coal formation has happened. Then what had happened? Then Indian plate broke away from which plate? From the African plate. Started moving towards which plate? Eurasian plate. In the process, it encounters a hotspot volcanism. Deccan Trap, Deccan Plateaus is being formed. After Deccan Plateau, what is happening? Western Ghat and etc. are formed, and then what will happen? You'll see formation of Himalayas and the northern plains. Fine. So if question comes like this, Arrange the following in order of their geological evolution. From oldest to youngest. You have to write, you have to arrange them from geological evolution. How first, which is first evolved, which is last evolved. Hmm?
First is India.
First is
So first is the western part,
hmm.
then whole Pilgrim range. Sorry, sir. First is eastern Ghats,
First is 5. Yes. Then
Pilgrim range,
2.
then
Then Western Ghat, the Himalayas, and Northern Plains. Okay. So this is how the arrangement is something that is okay there. Clear. So this how you get a question in the case of examinations. Fine. Clear? Any doubt regarding geological evolution of India? So why, which is youngest feature? Northern plains are youngest feature. That's why we discuss quaternary rock. Okay, last youngest. Okay, which we have discussed which type of rock? Quaternary rock. We have written quaternary rocks are found due to what? River depositing the sediments, and these are still not consolidated. These are okay. Which type of sediments? Unconsolidated sediments. That is what we have written regarding which type of rock? Quaternary rock. Clear? So northern plains are India's youngest geological features. Fine. So this is all about geological evolution of India. Next we are coming to physiography of India. What is physiography of India means? Physical features. Yes, physio means physical features. Study of physical features of India. Study of physical features of India. That is called as a physiography of India. So study of physical feature. Physical feature means something that you can touch, feel, another thing. That is called as nothing but okay, physical features. Clear? So broadly, the physiographic features of India we classify into 6 main types. Physiographic features of India we classify into nothing but 6 main types. The first is called as a northern mountain complex. Northern mountain complex. The second is called as a northern plains. Northern plains. Third is called as a peninsular plateau. Fourth is called as your coastal plain. Coastal plain. Fifth is your deserts. And sixth is island. Fine. So this is okay, the physiographic major division of India. So physical features, there are broadest classification. There are 6 major physical features that you are finding. Fine. So this is how okay you are seeing things. What you are finding over here is what? What you are finding over here. This is okay. Which complex? Northern mountain complexes. Clear? This is okay. Which region? This is which region? Northern plain region. Northern plain region. Clear? This is which region? Peninsular plateau region. Fine. Which is which region? This part is which region? Coastal plain. Coastal plain. Fine. This part is which region? Desert plain. Desert plain. And the last that you have is what? Last that you have is a island region. So island. Lakshadweep and Andaman and Nicobar. Clear? These are referred as a island region. So basically, this is physiographic division of what? Physiographic division of Himalayas. Fine. Clear? So when we are trying to study the physical features, these physical features, it is called as what? It is called as a physiography of India. Fine. The first one, northern mountain complexes. Northern mountain complexes is further divided into three parts. These are referred as a Trans-Himalayas, Greater Himalayas, and the third is Purvanchal Hills. Okay, so three types of things you are finding: Trans-Himalayas, Himalayas, as well as Purvanchal Hills. Fine. So what you find is what you find is from here, when Himalaya comes over here, it moves like this. So this is called as a Purvanchal Hills, and this is where Trans-Himalayas are there, and this is where lower part is called as what? Lower part is called as a Himalaya system. Clear? So northern mountain complex is further divided into three parts: Trans-Himalayas, Himalayas, as well as nothing but which region? Purvanchal Hills. Fine. Northern plains have two division. Either plains you can classify based on latitude, or you can we call it as a north-south division, or east-west division, or west-east division. So north-south division means what? North-south division means like this. Okay, like this. Clear? When you are taking this type of division, north-south division, that is, in that case, the plains are classified into Bhabar, Tarai, Bangar and Khadar. Clear? So these are north-south division of northern plains. Fine. What is east-west division of plains? So east-west division is what? This plains is Indus plain, Ganga plain, and which plain? Brahmaputra plain. Okay, so this is three plains: Indus plain formed by Indus river, Gangetic plain formed by Ganga river, and Brahmaputra plains. Fine. So this is two type of classification of northern plains of India. Fine. The third type is what? The third type is peninsular plateau. Peninsular plateau is further classified into 8 major types. It is further classified into 8 major types. Fine. What are the 8 major types? So you're going to find this part is referred as a north central highland, south central highland. This part is referred as a North Deccan and South Deccan. Fine. This part is referred as what? This part is referred as the Chota Nagpur Plateau region. Okay, this we call it as a Eastern Plateau. And this part is referred as a Meghalaya Plateau. Fine. So what are the 8 major divisions that you are seeing? North Central Highland. The second major division is South Central Highland. The third division is North Deccan. Fourth division is South Deccan. The fifth is what? Eastern Plateau. So I'll write over here. Fifth is Eastern Plateau. Sixth is Meghalaya Plateau, and the 7th and 8th are your Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. So these are the 8 major division of nothing but peninsular plateau. Clear? So northern mountain complexes, 3 division: Trans-Himalaya, Himalaya, and Purvanchal Hills. Peninsular Plateau, 8 major division, and Northern Plains, we have 2 major division, North-South and East-West division. This is what you are finding with physiographic part of India. Fine, any doubt regarding this one? Next, coastal plain, 2 type of coastal plain. One is Western coastal plain and another is what? Eastern coastal plain. So one type of coastal plain is Eastern coastal plain. Another type of coastal plain is what? Western coastal plain. Western coastal plain. Fine. Then island, again 2 type of island we have, volcanic island and coral island. Lakshadweep is which type of island? Coral island. Okay, so again we have 2 type of island, volcanic island as well as coral island. So Andaman and Nicobar is which type of island? Volcanic. And Lakshadweep is which type of island? Coral island. That is okay there. So 2 division of island that you have to keep in mind. Clear? So this is what the broader classification that we have to keep in mind with regard to physiography of India. So northern mountain complexes, northern plain, peninsular plateau, coastal plain, deserts and island. Northern mountain complexes, Trans-Himalayas, Himalayas and Purvanchal Hills. The northern plains, 2 division, north-south division and east-west division. That is Bhabar, Tarai, Bangar and Khadar. This is north-south division. East-west, okay, you have Indus plain, Brahmaputra plain and Gangetic plain. And Peninsular Plateau, 8 major division, North Central Island, South Central Island, North Deccan, South Deccan, Eastern Plateau region, Meghalaya Plateau region, and Western Ghat and Eastern Ghat. So these are 8 major division. Then you have, okay, what? Then you have nothing but, okay, coastal plain, 2 type of coastal plain, Eastern coastal plain and Western coastal plain. Then you have desert. This region is deserted region. And lastly, island, 2 type of island, volcanic island and coral island. So Andaman Nicobar Island and Lakshadweep Island. Fine. So this is physiographic division of India. Fine. First we'll start with which one? Northern mountain complexes. So first, now we'll study in this in detail. Northern mountain complexes. And here first we'll take up which Himalaya? We will take up the Himalayas. Then we'll come to Trans-Himalayas and the other part. Clear? Now Himalayas are further divided into 3 major types. That is Greater Himalayas, also referred as Himadri, Lesser Himalayas or Middle Himalayas, also referred as Himachal. And the third is Outer Himalayas or Shivalik. Outer Himalayas or Shivalik. So Greater Himalayas or Himadri, Lesser Himalayas, Middle Himalayas or Himachal, Outer Himalayas or Shivalik. These are 3 divisions of Himalayas. Fine. Fine. So we discussed how Himalayas are being formed. We have discussed Himalayas are formed due to which type of collision? Continent-continent collision. So plate tectonics, remember, we discussed Himalayas are formed due to which type of collision? Continent-continent collision. So we discussed this is Indian plate part colliding with which type of plate part? Eurasian plate part. In between what sea is there? Tethys Sea is there. In between which sea is there? Tethys Sea is there. Remember, this is a continental block. This is another continental block. In between which sea is there? Tethys Sea is there. You know that Tethys Sea is having what? Tethys Sea is having lot amount of sediments. Okay, it has lot amount of sediments that is okay present. Now, when these 2 blocks will come together, what will happen? When these 2 continental block collision will happen. So these continental blocks, this is coming this side, this continental block is coming this side. What will happen? Yeah, one will rise up, one will go down. Go down will not happen, rather upliftment will happen. But you'll see what? First, you'll see this sediments will be squeezed together. Yes, okay, so this sediment will be squeezed together. So first of all, you see this widening of Tethys Sea was okay going to what? Going to decrease, and you'll see sediments squeezing together. So as a result, okay, you'll see sediments squeeze like this. Sediments squeeze like this. This led to formation of which type of Himalayas? Greater Himalayas. Further collision, further coming together, which another squeezing has happened, led to formation of which Himalayas? Middle Himalayas. Further, okay, squeezing led to formation of which type of Himalayas? Outer Himalayas. Okay, so what will happen is, okay, what this Himalayas is not formed in one go. This Himalayas has formed in different phases with, okay, plates coming together. You see squeezing of sediments is happening. As a result, Greater Himalayas, Middle Himalayas, and Outer Himalayas are something that are being formed. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular thing? Now you'll see when collision is happening, when Indian plate is moving and colliding like this, first which part is colliding? First you see western part is colliding with Eurasian plate. Okay, so first which part is going to be colliding with the Eurasian plate? You see western part of, okay, this is how the Indian plate, western part is something that is colliding with which plate? Eurasian plate. Okay, that is okay there. Clear? Now this part is acting as what? This part is now acting as a hinge. This part is now acting as a hinge because this part has collided. Now what is happening is, now this part is fixing like this, and you see this part is now moving towards which part? The other part. So this is acting as a hinge, this is acting as a hinge, and now the lower part is moving towards where? Lower part is moving towards nothing but, okay, this side. Okay, that is okay there. Clear? So this has led to now collision like this. This has led to now collision like this. So first this part has collided, this part has acted as a hinge, okay, and along this hinge, okay, what is happening? You see this part is moving up, and when this part is moving up, now both part is something that is, okay, colliding with which type of plate? Eurasian plate. Okay, that is okay there. Clear? Now over a period of time, now this part is something that is, okay, acting as a hinge. Now this part is acting as a hinge, and this part is now detaching. This part is now detaching from where? Detaching from nothing but, okay, the Eurasian plates. Fine. So now this part is acting as a hinge, and this part is now detaching from where? Detaching from nothing but, okay, Eurasian plate. So first, okay, what is happening? You see collision is happening like this. Then what will happen? Collision is happening like this. Now this part is acting as hinge. Collision is happening like this. Then what will happen? This get detached from here. That is okay there. Clear? Any doubt regarding this one? So that's why when you see Himalayas today, okay, when you see Himalayas today, you'll find this is, okay, how Greater Himalayas are there. Okay, or like this, Greater Himalayas are there. I'll just, so this is how you see, okay, Greater Himalayas are there. Then you'll see, okay, what? Then you'll see nothing but, okay, Middle Himalayas. Then you see Middle Himalayas like this, and then you see nothing but, okay, Outer Himalayas like this. Outer Himalayas like this. Fine. So you'll have Greater Himalayas, you have nothing but, okay, what? Middle Himalayas, and you have nothing but, okay, what? Outer Himalayas. So Himalayas are broader where? Himalayas are broader where? On the western side. Himalayas are, okay, merging where? On the eastern side. Why it is broader on the western side? Why it is okay, merging at the eastern side? Because what? Western part is now detached. Now detached means what? You see broader is going to be where? Broader is going to be on the western side. Eastern part is still attached. Okay, still attached means Himalayas are going to be what? Going nothing but, okay, narrower in size over here. Clear? So that's why Himalayas are broader where? Himalayas are broader on the western side because western part is now detached. Eastern part is still attached. So that's why Himalayas are narrower on which side? Narrower on the eastern side. That is okay there. Clear? Any doubt regarding this particular thing? So this is how the formation of, okay, Himalayas are something that are happening, and that's why Himalayas are more broader on the western side and less broader on the eastern side. Fine.
So they are detached or they are detached?
It is not detached. Okay, the western block, eastern block is still attached. Western block is, okay, like when, let's say, when anything comes and collide like this, okay, what will happen is, okay, what? Impact is going to be there. Now what will happen? This impact will cause, okay, this to be merged over here. Now when this is merged, what will happen? You'll see a detachment like this. Okay, now both block is colliding. Now this is coming and hitting like this. So what will happen? This part is now getting detached. Okay, when this part is now getting detached, what is happening? Himalayas are more broader where here, Himalayas are less broader where here, which is attached part. Clear? So that's why eastern part is still attached. That's why Himalayas are narrower over here. Western part is okay, detached. That's why okay, broader over here. Fine. Any doubt regarding this particular part? Now the extension of Himalayas is from where to where? This point is called as the western extension is called as a Nanga Parvat, and the eastern extension is called as a Namcha Barwa. Namcha Barwa. Clear? So western extension is called as a Nanga Parvat and eastern extension is called as a Namcha Barwa. From Namcha Barwa, you see this Himalaya is not there in west-east direction. Rather, it is turning into north-south belt. Okay, so from this region, Himalayas are moving like this in the north-south, which is referred as which hills? Purvanchal hills. So hills that are passing through Nagaland or hills that are passing through Mizoram and etc. are referred as which type of hills? Purvanchal hills. So from Namcha Barwa, you see hills are moving in which direction? North-south direction rather than east-west direction. And these hills are referred as which type of hills? Purvanchal hills. Fine. Okay. So we discussed Himalayas are formed by which type of collision? Continental collision. Why Himalayas are broader? Because western part is getting detached, eastern part is what? Still attached. Okay, that is okay there. Clear? As we discussed, Himalayas are which type of mountain? Fold mountains. Yes, okay. So you have to keep in mind these are fold mountains. As we discussed, which period they are formed? Tertiary period. Which period they are formed? Tertiary period. These are formed in what? Phases of formation. Phases of formation are there leading to what? Greater Himalayas, middle Himalayas and outer Himalayas. Phases of formation are there leading to the formation of greater Himalayas, middle Himalayas and outer Himalayas. That is okay there. Clear? Which type of rocks are present? Which type of rocks are present? We discuss sedimentary rocks of marine origin. Sedimentary rocks of marine origin. We discuss either you will find which type of rock, a bit of limestone and etc. So sedimentary rocks of marine origin, and we discussed okay a bit of the Dravidian rocks and bit of tertiary rocks. Okay, you're finding in this one. So sedimentary rocks of nothing but okay marine origin. These are the features you have to keep in mind with regard to Himalayas. Okay, so Himalayas are formed due to what? It is formed due to continental collision. Tertiary period, phases of formation, greater Himalayas, middle Himalayas and outer Himalayas contain which type of rock? Sedimentary rocks of marine origin, and these okay sedimentary rocks of marine origin have which type of okay rocks? Tertiary rocks or okay Dravidian. Clear? A bit of Dravidian is being found, a bit of tertiary is being found. Fine. So what is the difference between greater Himalayas, middle Himalayas and outer Himalayas? We'll start with that in the next class. Fine. So what you have to keep in mind is what we try to cover today is concept of rocks, Archean rocks, Purana rocks, Dravidian rocks and Aryan rocks. Aryan rocks is further classified into Gondwana, Jurassic, Deccan and Tertiary and Quaternary. Clear? The Purana is divided into Vindhyan and Kadapa, and we discussed the Archean rocks is divided into Archean Genesis and Cyst and Tharwan rock. Yes, okay. So those rock division you keep in mind. Then we discuss India's political geography, what is the extension of India? From 8 degree, mainland extension is from 8 degree, but if we also include Andaman and Nicobar, 6 degree. What is the northernmost point called as? Indra Col, the southernmost point which is in Andaman called as a Indra point. That is okay there. Clear? So that division, northern and southernmost point, remember we discussed which state is sharing border Which state is sharing maximum border with? Okay, yes, okay, so that you have to keep in mind. And you also have to keep in mind the the different states which are going to encounter when you are moving from one region to another region. So look at longitude also. We discuss UPSC has asked questions on important cities lying on this longitude, like daily longitude. So just, okay, when you are reading the map, just see important cities, okay, which are lying in one longitude, or important cities which are lying in one latitude. Okay, those type of questions, okay, you can get in the from the political part. Then we discuss geological evolution of India, and finally we started with the physiographic features of India. Any doubt regarding this one? Thank you.